Millie, first of all, good to see you. Another big win at the weekend. I mean, this season seems to be going from strength to strength. How are you feeling about it at the moment?
Yeah, it's all positive. Like you said yesterday, we got the job done, clean sheet, got the win, and yeah, just on to the next. Bit of a roller coaster of a season. It's one game after another, but yeah, that's how we want it. Keep the momentum, keep the confidence, and yeah, just keep working to improve each week.
You mentioned the games are coming thick and fast. How do you manage that workload?
Yeah, that's the only way you can compete for all trophies is to have a squad to be able to do that. So yeah, it's just managing loads, and like I said, it's all about freshness. So yeah, just lots of recovery and just being sensible.
At the start, you mentioned another clean sheet. Fantastic, of course. It's amazing to think you've conceded just 13 goals in all competitions so far. How important is that, especially when you've got attacking players firing all cylinders, having that confidence that you're at the back?
Yeah, it's massive. I think every game we set out for a clean sheet. I think if you ask us, we're still disappointed with the 13, but that's just us being picky. But yeah, it's massive. You know, we want to be the hardest team to break down, the hardest team to beat, whilst being, you know, the best going forward. And like you said, putting the goals in and at the other end. So yeah, I think it's getting the balance, attack v defence. And I think, you know, that's something that we're working on. It's not perfect, but yeah, it's an ongoing journey and an ongoing process to being better, like I said, every day and being harder to beat.
You and Magda are at the heart of that. What makes your relationship on the pitch so special?
I think it's just natural. I think me and Mags, you know, from day dot, we've just clicked as a pair at the back, and I think, you know, over the years we've got to know each other really well. I think off the pitch as well as on the pitch, knowing each other's traits, you know, always having each other's backs. You know, we communicate really well, and yeah, I think we've just gone from strength to strength. And our partnership on the pitch, you know, I wouldn't want to be beside any other player, and Mags is a great leader, and I really think we work well together and bounce off each other, which is really good. So yeah, I think the main thing is we've gotten to know each other, and, you know, on the pitch as well as off the pitch. And yeah, hopefully we can just continue that journey.
Hopefully so. The big games keep on coming, don't they? You take a 2-1 lead into the second leg with Wolfsburg. How do you see that tie at the moment?
Yeah, it's 0-0. You know, that's our mentality. It is 0-0. It's only halfway. It's only half a job done. But yeah, really proud of, you know, finally getting that win. It's been a long time. It's been a long journey. But yeah, to now be in a position, I think before we've always been competing, but I think now we are in a great position to go on and win. We definitely have the quality. We do have the experience, and I think we've got the mentality front to back now to go on, and that winning mentality, being ruthless. You know, I think we've proven ourselves that we can grind out results, not just in the Champions League, but, you know, over the season. I think that's something that we've added to our game.
You touched on it earlier about when we were talking about the strength of the squad. How good is this group compared to other teams that you've played in previous seasons?
Yeah, it's massive. And I do think each season we've had a really good squad at Chelsea. I don't think that's what we're getting at. I think we've had a superb squad each year. I think when you bring in that extra experience and that extra quality, players that have played in the Champions League, been to finals, I think that's what makes the difference. And I think now we've got even more depth in the squad, and that's, like I said earlier, you know, that's when you can allow players to get rest, to bring other players into the team, and that is why you need a squad to compete in all competitions. And without that, it's virtually impossible. So yeah, it's massive, and I think this is probably the best squad that we have had, and I'm sure it'll continue to grow.